Martin Scorsese has directed 26 feature-length narrative films so far, right from Who's That Knocking at My Door to The Irishman, and here are our top 5 favorite films from his filmography.
But there's a bonus involved. So what do I do?
A decade after its theatrical release, The Departed has firmly established itself within the gallery of timeless cinematic classics. Scorsese has won only one Academy Award in his 6-decade career for directing The Departed, while screenwriter William Monahan and director Martin Scorsese claimed they did not watch the 2002 Hong Kong action movie Infernal Affairs before making The Departed. The two films share more than a few similarities. Jack Nicholson's character is based on infamous Boston mob boss Whitey Bulger. Before he was captured in 2011, he was second only to Osama bin Laden on the FBI's most wanted list and had a reward of $1 million for his capture.
My name is Jordan Belfort. The year I turned 26, I made $49 million.
Scorsese's 3-hour biopic of Jordan Belfort, The Wolf of Wall Street, is chock full of cuss words, used the F word 5 or 6 times, setting a new record. This film is a satirical bite and shockingly realistic depictions of stockbroker antics. Upon release, this film was met with controversy over whether or not it glorified its subject's criminal lifestyle. Ultimately, Scorsese tells the story of Belfort's life accurately and lets the audience be the judge. He treated Belfort no differently than any of his previous subjects, and there's no movie quite like The Wolf of Wall Street which saw Scorsese's indistinguishable style of crime epic meeting the limitless possibilities of CGI.
But it's not gonna be easy.
Taxi Driver takes a close look at the tough and gritty underbelly of New York City and how people living there often feel lonely and isolated. During one of the film's most memorable scenes, Robert De Niro's character, Travis Bickle, ad-libbed the famous line, adding to its authenticity. The sequences were so bloody that it almost earned the film an X rating just for violence. To earn the film an R rating, the filmmakers desaturated the colors in the sequence so that the blood wasn't so red, one of a kind.
You talking to me?
I don't know who's weirder, you or me.
You talking to me? I'm the best. I can take it more than anybody.
You're dead, you're married. Leave the young girls for me.
Raging Bull stood as a timeless sports film during the era of our upbringing, featuring Robert De Niro in a career-defining performance. It portrayed the real-life tale of boxer Jake LaMotta, with De Niro flawlessly embodying the character's essence. The interesting backstory for this film to happen is the fact that De Niro was the one who approached Martin Scorsese asking him to direct the film. The reason De Niro to be involved was that the director had nearly overdosed from a cocaine addiction, and De Niro wanted to help his friend to get himself back on track. And the result became a masterpiece in both of their careers.
Hey Mom, what do you think?
You look like a gangster.
By the time I grew up, there was...
Goodfellas is a biographical crime film adapted from the 1985 non-fiction book Vice Girl by Pilecki. Marlon Brando attempted to dissuade Martin Scorsese from making Goodfellas, fearing it would replicate his earlier works like Mean Streets and Raging Bull. However, Scorsese proceeded with the film as his crew saw it as a refreshing and humorous approach to the gangster genre. Joe Pesci, at his initial days, worked at a restaurant where he made a comment on a mobster being funny, causing the mobster to become highly agitated. Pesci recounted this incident to Scorsese, who decided to recreate the event with Ray Liotta playing the role of the individual on the receiving end. This recreation resulted in the iconic scene.
What? Just, you're funny.
You mean,
So?
well, let me understand this, because maybe it's me, I'm a little up, maybe. But I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you. I make you laugh, I'm here to fucking amuse you. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
Get the fuck out of here, Tommy.
I almost had him.
For more interesting content, subscribe Recobi and download the Recobi app for the best movie recommendations.